Yo, check this out. Native Instruments, they've done it again. They dropped out of the blue a dope expansion by the name of Faded Reels. Let's go. Yo, G, bless him, bless him, bless him. Hey folks, welcome back to Blessed by G Beats. I am the G, and today we are going to get into this dope expansion that Native Instruments dropped out of nowhere called Faded Reels. Native Instruments just dropped Magnetic Coast probably less than a month ago. I'm searching on the site, doing some research the other day, and lo and behold, I come across Faded Reels. Faded Reels is a dope lo-fi expansion, just like they did with Pure Drip. Pure Drip is arguably the best trap samples on the market, and now Native Instruments has done it again. They're giving us the best set of lo-fi chill hop samples and instruments on the market. And the reason why I even say instruments, look at what they did. Not only did they give us the Faded Reels expansion, but for the first time, they gave us a play instrument to go along with Faded Reels called Lo-Fi Glow. So we now, for those of us who own Machina and Contact, we now have a one-stop shop, not only for great samples and sounds, but also for sounds as far as instruments goes. So, man, this is absolutely dope. But what we're going to do today, so we can at least keep this video manageable, today we're only going to look at the Faded Reels expansion. This will be part one of a 5 or 6 part series of which I'm going to cover Faded Reels, second video Lo-Fi Glow, and then the videos that are going to proceed after, I'm going to do 3, maybe even 4 beats. That's why I say 5 or 6. I want to do 3 or 4 beats showcasing this expansion and this play instrument combined. So before we get into Faded Reels, let's look and see what the description tells us about this awesome kit and who it was created in collaboration with. So it tells us on the site, chilled out lo-fi beats, capture the hazy aesthetics of lo-fi hip hop, live bass guitars, synths and keys, processed using tape and hardware samples, 50 machine kits, 59 battery kits, full of gritty textured drums. Headphones on, world off. The lo-fi takeover is here with fuzzy chords, cozy keys, dusty drums, and pastel textures. Faded Reels comes packed with all the sounds you need to create the perfect vibe. Recorded using the mix of live instruments, classic hardware, and boutique outboard effects, all sounds have been resampled to tape or hardware samplers for maximum warmth and soul. Faded Reels was created in collaboration with MSXII. I'm definitely going to have to do some research on these guys because these samples are off the chain. And so right now, you can get Faded Reels and the Play Series Lo-Fi Glow instrument for half price. So what that means is you pay full price, which is $49.99 for the expansion, and then you pay half price for that play instrument, which my total came out, I'm thinking, to around $73, and then with tax it was maybe around $80. But for that price, all the material that you're getting, there's enough material in here to make 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 albums with. So you're going to see when we get into these sounds, man, this is a great value for the price. So just to let you know before we get into it, what's in here: samples and loops, 295 loops, 342 drum samples, 427 one-shots, 50 machiner kits, 59 battery kits, 14 massive presets, 7 Monarch presets, machine exclusive, 20 sample instruments, 9 projects, 251 plus patterns. Additional information: drum samples, 81 hi-hats, 73 percussion, 60 snares, 84 kicks, 18 claps, 7 cymbals, 8 shakers, 11 toms, and the partridge in a pear tree, which comes out to 1.21 gigabytes, which is a very small footprint for everything that you're getting inside of this expansion. So without further ado, anyone who's followed my channel know my format. We're going to go through all 50 kits rather than the individual sounds. I'm going to play the preset patterns that come with each kit to give you a feel of what each kit sounds like. And Native Instruments and MSXII, they have done a great job of really letting us know what these kits are capable of. You heard that song in the introduction. This thing is out of this world. So we're going to do the kits first, and then we'll do those synth sounds, and then we're going to conclude this video, and we're going to move on to Lo-Fi Glow. So without further ado, let's get into the kits. So first up, the Ah Yes kit. Next is the Alias Switch kit. Next, All Black kit. Next, the ASMR kit. Whew, that's dope right there. Had to favorite that one. Next is the Baptism kit. That is absolutely dope. Next is the Barry Lurd kit. I see what y'all did there. Next is the Beautiful kit. Next is the Blackjack kit. Dope. Next is the Burnt Coast kit. Next is the Chill Yo kit. Next is the Chapadons kit. That is dope. Next is the Circles kit. Dope. Next is the Dear Past kit. Next is the DTK kit. Next is the Dusty Gems kit. That is dope. I could use that for a trap song. That is dope. Next is the Emotions kit. Dope. Next is the Fake Love kit. That is dope. Next is the Frisbee kit. Next is the Good Cake kit. Next is the Heartbreaker kit. Woo! Dope. Next is the Jingles kit. Dope. Man, I'm hearing East Coast, West Coast, everything on these kits. Next is the Llama kit. Dope. Next is the Loafer kit. Next is the Lo-Fi Parks kit. Next is the Lonely Soul kit. Dope. Next is the Lost for Words kit. Dope. Next is the Lossy Pop kit. Next is the Low Suave kit. Dope. Next is the Love Sucks kit. Next is the Moose Juice kit. Next is the Mustard Seed kit. Dope. Next is the Neighbor kit. Next is the NYC kit. Dope. Next is the Planet Roger kit. That kit is dope right there, man. Next is the Playdate kit. man, I may have to do this into a 10-part series. I've heard 10 of these kits already that I know I can make songs with. Next is the Puppy Love kit. Next is the Puppy Love, oh, I'm sorry, the Purple Moon kit. Whew, that is dope. Next is the Say Yes kit. Whew, man, this is nice. Next is the Swag kit. Next is the Silky kit. Next is the Scoon kit. Next is the Slam Cook kit. Likes that. Next is the Slow Burn kit. Next is the Slow Bop kit. That is nice. Next is the Solace kit. Dope. Next is the Square Soft kit. Next is the Stacks kit. Next is the Tang kit. Next is the Teamster kit. Ooh, man. Next is the Drive kit. Oh, and that's the final kit, by the way. Kit number 50. So that's going to do it for the kits, man. These kits are so dope. Native Instruments is influencing me that I may have to do a total chill hop album. This is nice, man. You could do a very dope instrumental with this, or if you're working with some lo-fi artists who got some nice little vocals, man. Woo, this is very, very, very nice. But nevertheless, let us move on to the sounds. Yes, let us move on to the sounds. And I'm thinking these were 21 massive sounds and 7 monarch. Let me make sure. 14 massive. Okay, 14 massive sounds. Let's go to massive. And if you're someone who uses Machina, don't overlook this. That they have sounds inside of that go to the actual expansions inside of the instruments. So there's 14 here. All we do is go down and find that. Let's see. Faded reels right there. And so the first sound on the first sound of the 14 massive sounds is Baptism. board of candor, bread keys, church pipes, circles, cuz blam, dear past, dreamsicle, drone it out, fake love, jelly belly, king coop, pluck 'em up, and finally say yes. Okay, next are the Monarch sounds. Next is Good Cake lead, Love 6 bass, NYC lead, Puppy Love bass, Swag bass, Scoon lead, and the Drive lead. All right, so that's going to do it for the 14 massive presets and the 7 Monarch presets, and that is going to do it for part 1 of this dope native instruments expansion entitled Faded Reels. We have to dig more into this, definitely with the lo-fi glow play instrument series. We're going to do that next. So if you like what you've heard and if you like what you've seen, hey man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I drop part 2 and when I drop all the other parts in the series of this whole thing dealing with lo-fi with faded reels and lo-fi glow. So until the next time, keep grinding, keep inspiring. Peace.